have 2010 Mercedes Benz SLK350. Customer would like to purchase an Android radio. We're going to replace this one with a touchscreen, wireless Carplay, Android Auto, Mirrorcast. Right, the first step we're going to do is open this cup holder here. Right on this outside, there's a round little rubber cap there. Remove that on both sides. We got the other side out. Don't lose that. There are torque screws inside. One on each side. This is torque number 20. On each side. Remove that cup holder. Part of it, the two screws here. These are torque number 20. Next step is we're going to move the shifter over to the back. Turn the ignition on. And we're going to remove the cigarette lighter cover. On the part of it, there is a little hole there. There's a screw. Let me see if I can shine that. There is a screw right there. And also there is a rubber cover on this corner here. We're going to remove that. And there's also a screw right here. We're going to remove those two screws there. And again, those are torque number 20 as well. So we're going to turn the ignition on, move the gear shifter toward to the back. Put the e-brake up, remove this panel, pull back a little bit. Now, on the part of this ashtray, there are screws here. Remove this plastic cover. There's a screw here. Those are torque number 20, and you can remove this. Try to take this ashtray out without popping this out, but it's kind of overlapping. So we decide to take this bottom panel out. Unplug the lighter plug. This ashtray, the plug doesn't go out this way, rather it goes upward to remove it. All the Mercedes the same way. About the heater control. Disconnect them. There should be two screws on the bottom side. Again, these are all torque number 20. That comes out, and there is a few more screws on the part of the radio. Okay, then radio comes out. Sure, like that. Just going to throw the harnesses. The radio we bought. Comes with all the RCAs, USB jack, antenna, backup cam, the microphone, key harness with the Canbus. Let's hope everything works. So even though this unit set is made for this car, as you can see, there's a big gap here. The reason for that is this lip right here is hitting back of the radio. So what we're going to do is we're going to snip this off and the radio should fit. This? Yes. Snip it off. So we're going to have to shave that a little bit here too. I don't know. Let's see how it is. So snip that off. We still got to cut off. No, it's good. It fits. Beautiful. Right? Alright, so it comes with this little extension. Because if you put the monitor here, there's nothing really supporting this. So they give you this that gets mounted like this. It comes with a screw, and that's gonna push this monitor out on the bottom side. So we're gonna put both of them. There should be one on the left, one on the right.
With the screws.
Okay.
Let me see the screws now.
First thing we're gonna do is we're gonna mount this extension plastic on the bottom. That doesn't require any kind of screw on the back of the radio. It just sits into that groove. The little plastic piece, I'll show you. Hold this one. So these two doodads that fits in here. So we don't need to put any screws on it. It doesn't come with it, but this sits into the groove right here, the hole, and that's what's going to support the bottom part. The top, we do have a screws. They provided new cap that covers up the hole for the screws on the top. They provided two different harnesses, so you're going to find the one that belongs to it. So this one has more pins on the top, so we're going to use the one that has more wires on it versus the other one don't have that. See, like this one doesn't have anything for this little plug here. It's the main harness and two white connector to that plug. That's the pan. That's turn the radio on. Let's see.
Not coming on.
Why? Right, so it did not come on, so we're going to try a different plug. Unplug that CAN wire, plug it into the new one, and we turn it off and turn it back on. Right. Okay, so that works. The reason for that is the CAN wire for this one, this, even though this seems like it's the right one because it's got more wires here, the CAN is not here. Rather, CAN is on this main harness. So we're going to use that one. So the radio came on.
Where's the radio?
They need an antenna. Let's put antenna. Yep, there's audio.
Impresionante lo que se vivía en Colombia.
have signal?
So let's see if it has a reverse cam signal. Yep, it does. So we're just gonna run new backup cam. This one doesn't show anything because we don't have a backup cam connected yet. So the antenna we've been putting behind the radio, never had any issue. There's a little cutout on the bottom side of it. I'm just gonna place that antenna right there. Even though we're not doing no amplifier or anything, but we're gonna leave everything plugged in just in case customer wants to expand it later time. What about this? Do you think this works?
Yes.
Volume, even the steering wheel control works. Everything works. We're not gonna mount it yet because we're still doing the backup cam. Just gonna make sure everything lines up. We are doing a backup cam. Put it in the back, and on the part of the license plate, we're going to make a hole. Be careful. There is electronic components here, so we're going to cut a hole, or maybe you can run the wire through there. Now this is a convertible. All this trunk mechanism goes up and down. So when you run the wire, be sure to run alongside of this cable here. Wire tie really good. You're gonna route it the same way the factory one is, because it goes up and down crazy ways, and you're gonna rip that cable. So normally we would grab the power from the reverse light, but not for this radio, because the radio, the CAN module, that black box on the back of the radio, that provides the reverse cam trigger. So if I put it in reverse, so if I put it in reverse, as you can see, it goes into reverse. No video yet because we don't have a cam connected yet. But as you can see, it does trigger reverse cam through the CAN module. So we're not going to grab the reverse wire in the back. Rather, we're going to use the power from back of the radio for the backup cam. It's labeled as a reverse cam plus. I would put it here, but the cam's going to stick out too much. So we're not going to put it in the middle. Rather, we're going to put it on this side and run the wire underneath. There's a empty space on the part of the middle where the license plate is. Run the wire down this way, run alongside this cable, wire tie all the way down here, and run it to the front. So we made a hole here. Right there. Link, yes. Weather.
señales son ¿de quién buscas los datos de contacto?
¿Cómo está el clima para hoy?
No sé dónde estás,